Most people think that public speaking courses are all about techniques, but what I got out of mine was a lot more personal. So I attended Speak, Sell, Succeed by Iwan Yang. Iwan is an entrepreneur, he's a trainer, he's also a father of 2 boys. He's a really down-to-earth, really humble guy. And I joined because in my vision of my future self, I see myself speaking on stage. So this is me manifesting that step by step. And honestly, the biggest lessons weren't from the textbook. They were from Iwan sharing about his own experience and his own stories. So, 2 takeaways from here, okay? First takeaway is Iwan shared about the 3 Ps. Problem, product, possibilities. This is a sales framework. So don't go straight into selling the product. First, sell the problem, and then sell the product, and then sell the possibilities of life after using that product. I am not in sales, but I know that as I build Lifegate, sales will for sure be part of it. And so I'm keeping this in my pocket and I'm sharing it with you, the 3 Ps. This simple framework opened up my eyes. So if you are building a side hustle or if you are pitching an idea to your boss, just remember the 3 Ps. Problem, product, possibilities. Keep that in your pocket. The next takeaway was a little bit more personal. This was something that I did outside of class. I wrote a speech. About my motivations and why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm on this journey. This was not something Iwan asked us to do, but I just felt like I wanted to do it. And I tell you, writing that speech was so therapeutic. I shed a few tears writing that speech. Because writing that speech got me to reflect on my past, it helped me reaffirm where I am now, and helped me crystallize my future. I especially got emotional when thinking about becoming a father. It was therapeutic. And one other story that I wrote was about my 24-kilometer route march when I was in basic military training. I remember my legs were burning with lactic acid buildup and my thighs were burning from the abrasion. And my sergeant was yelling, catch up. And then as we walked into the parade square at Pulau Tekong. And then the flag post was over here. Singapore flag was flapping. Almost shed a tear. I turned to my friend, Suami, I made it. Suami said, of course lah, you made it. I told you make it already, what? And so the lesson in that is that as long as you don't stop, you will get there. And that is also something that I remind myself as I build Lifegate. As long as I don't stop, I will get there. And I'm telling you now also that as long as you don't stop, you will get there. So those are my 2 takeaways. The 3 Ps and writing your own script. I think that is why a lot of self-help teachers, they promote journaling. But if you feel that journaling is too hard, then start by writing your story first. Just write about you. Be authentic. There's nobody to impress. Okay. So yes, shout out to Iwan Yang, Speak, Sell, Succeed. By the way, if you live in Singapore, you're a Singaporean PR, Speak, Sell, Succeed is under the Skills Future framework, so you can take advantage of that. It's totally worth it. And if reflections like these resonate with you, please hit subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. 福星高照. May blessings shine upon you. Thank you for watching.